The Legina brothers, Rick and Marty Legina, are two of the most well-known and influential treasure huntists on Oak Island. They are identical twins who were born in 1952 in Kingsford, Michigan, and have been fascinated by Oak Island and its mysteries since they were children. Rick and Marty first became involved in the search for the lost treasure on Oak Island in the 1970s, when they were in their mid-20s. At the time, they were primarily interested in the island's history and the legend surrounding the money pit, but they soon became convinced that the island held a significant secret. They began exploring the island and conducting their own research, eventually becoming some of the most prominent and influential figures in the ongoing search for the treasure. Today, Rick and Marty are the owners of Oak Island Tours, a company that offers expeditions to the island and provides information and resources to treasure hunters. They have also been involved in numerous documentaries and TV shows about Oak Island, including the popular History Channel series, The Curse of Oak Island. One of the most significant contributions the Legina brothers have made to the search for the treasure on Oak Island is their development of advanced drilling technology. They have spent millions of dollars on drilling equipment and techniques, allowing them to reach depths of over 200 feet in their search for the treasure. This technology has allowed them to explore areas of the money pit that were previously inaccessible and has provided valuable insights into the island's history and geology. Despite their many advancements and discoveries, the Legina brothers remain skeptical about the existence of the treasure. They believe that the money pit was likely created by early colonists as a source of fresh water, and that the legends of a buried treasure are mere myths. However, they continue to search for the treasure hunters. The Rogers were two brothers, Charles and John Rogers, who were some of the earliest and most notable treasure hunters on Oak Island. They were born in the late 18th century and were living in Nova Scotia when they first became interested in the mysterious island in the 1800s. In the early 1800s, the Rogers began excavating the money pit, unearthing layers of logs, stones, and other material. Their efforts led to several significant discoveries, including a stone inscribed with symbols that suggested the presence of a large treasure. Although they made progress in their search, the Rogers ultimately failed to find the treasure they were seeking. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Rogers treasure hunt was their belief that the island was the site of a massive conspiracy. They believed that the money pit was originally dug by a secret society and that the treasure buried deep within it was intended to be used to fund a Revolutionary War effort. Although this theory remains unproven, it highlights the intrigue and speculation that has surrounded Oak Island for centuries. Despite their ultimate failure to find the treasure, the Rogers' contributions to the history of Oak Island are significant. They were among the first to recognize the island's potential as a treasure trove, and their efforts helped to lay the groundwork for the many subsequent expeditions that have taken place there. Today, the Rogers are still remembered as two of the most notable figures in the history of Oak Island, and their legacy lives on in the continuing search for the elusive treasure. Original digging, also known as the money pit, is the most famous and mysterious feature of Oak Island. In 1795, three teenage boys named Daniel McGinnis, Samuel Godfrey, and John Smith discovered a large depression in the ground on Oak Island. Excited by the possibility of finding buried treasure, they began digging into the depression, eventually reaching a depth of about 30 feet. As they dug deeper, they encountered a hard layer of rocks and soil that they couldn't penetrate. Despite their struggles, the three boys continued digging, and their efforts uncovered a series of strange and intriguing phenomena. The original. Digging is significant because it marked the beginning of a long and storied history of treasure hunting on Oak Island. Over the years, many people have attempted to uncover the secrets of the money pit, but the mystery remains unsolved. Theories abound about the true nature of the depression, ranging from a natural sinkhole to a deliberately dug passageway to a hidden treasure. Some believe that the money pit was dug by early European settlers in search of treasure, while others suggest that it was created by a secret society or even by extraterrestrial beings. Despite the many theories and attempts to explain the money pit, its origins remain a mystery, leaving treasure hunters and scientists alike intrigued and baffled. The pirate treasure theory. The pirate treasure theory proposes that the Oak Island money pit was dug by pirates in search of buried treasure. According to this theory, pirates such as the infamous Captain Kidd or Blackbeard may have used Oak Island as a hiding place for their ill-gotten gains. One piece of evidence that supports this theory is the presence of pirate weapons and artifacts found on the island. In the late 19th century, a pirate's treasure chest was discovered on Oak Island, containing a musket, a cutlass, and other pirate weapons. Additionally, there are reports of pirate-style grave markers found on the island, which some believe indicate that pirates may have been buried on the island. Another piece of evidence that supports the pirate treasure theory is the unique layout of the money pit. The pit is shaped like a U, with a long, narrow trench leading to a deeper chamber. This design is similar to the way pirates were known to bury their treasure, with the most valuable items buried deeper and less accessible. However, there are also several criticisms of the pirate treasure theory. For one, there is little to no historical evidence to support the idea that pirates were active on Oak Island during the time period when the money pit was allegedly dug. Additionally, the lack of any other pirate artifacts or burial sites on the island suggests that the theory may be unfounded. In conclusion, while the pirate treasure theory is an intriguing idea, there is currently little evidence to support it. Further research and investigation are needed to determine the true origins and purpose of the money pit on Oak Island. The Oak Island mystery has captured the imagination of treasure hunters, historians, and conspiracy theorists for centuries. Here are some of the prominent theories surrounding the enigmatic island. The Roman treasure theory suggests that the Oak Island money pit was dug by the ancient Romans to bury a vast treasure. This theory is based on the idea that the Romans were known to bury their treasure in various locations throughout their empire, and that Oak Island may have been selected as a hiding place due to its strategic location. According to this theory, the Romans may have used the money pit as a repository for their vast riches, including gold, silver, and other precious items. The pit may have been designed to be easily accessible, with a system of traps and mechanisms to protect the treasure from intruders. One piece of evidence that supports this theory is the presence of Roman coins and artifacts found on the island. In the late 18th century, a Roman gold coin was discovered near the money pit, leading some to believe that the island was once a Roman settlement. Additionally, the presence of a Roman sword and other artifacts have been reported in the area. Another piece of evidence that supports the Roman treasure theory is the unique layout of the money pit. Unlike other burial sites, the money pit is not circular or rectangular in shape, but rather a complex network of tunnels and chambers. This could suggest that the Romans used a more advanced and sophisticated method of burial, one that would protect the treasure from being easily discovered. However, there are also several criticisms of the Roman treasure theory. For one, there is little to no historical evidence to support the idea that the Romans ever visited or settled on Oak Island. Additionally, the lack of any other Roman artifacts or burial sites in the area suggests that the theory may be unfounded. In conclusion, while the Roman treasure theory is an intriguing idea, there is currently little evidence to support it. Further research and investigation are needed to determine the true origins and purpose of the money pit on Oak Island. Advanced technologies have been used to study Oak Island and its mysteries, including ground-penetrating radar and computer modeling. The island has become a cultural phenomenon, with numerous books, TV shows, and films documenting its history and legends. The quest for treasure on Oak Island continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Despite the many failures and setbacks, the allure of the island's mysteries remains strong, and the search for hidden treasure continues. As one of the most enduring and intriguing unsolved mysteries of all time, Oak Island will undoubtedly continue to fascinate and inspire treasure hunters for generations to come. In summary, Oak Island is a place of mystery and intrigue, with a rich history of treasure hunting and unsolved secrets. While no one has yet to find conclusive evidence of a hidden treasure, the island continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world, and the search for treasure continues. Whether you believe in the legend of the hidden treasure or not, Oak Island is a fascinating place that will continue to inspire and captivate us for years to come. Oak Island's money pit remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time. Will its treasures ever be unearthed, or does the island hide something far more profound? The allure of the unknown keeps this legend alive, ensuring that as long as there are mysteries, there will be those who are drawn to solve them.